when you found out early on that Riley was visually impaired. What was that like, kind of that experience for you?
So he had a high fever when he was about 4 weeks old, so newborn, and we had gone in for a checkup. And the pediatrician called in another pediatrician into the room, and they turned out the lights, and they were shining lights in his eyes and stuff. So it was all very confusing because they weren't really telling us what they were thinking. And then they sent us to a specialist, which was even more confusing. But I mean, I remember when they told us that he was going to have eye surgery. And that was when he was 8 weeks. He had his first one. I mean, we were still reeling from a second baby, which was a lot. So it was just very overwhelming. And of course, our minds went to the worst case scenario. And we started reading stuff, and just, you know, you have people who were naysayers that he's never going to do anything, and this will be life-changing, and, you know, he'll have all kinds of needs. So devastating would be the word that I would use to describe it. So there were a few dark days there for sure.
So, well, I don't cry very often, but I remember when we sat in that doctor's office and he took the eye model he had, and he opened it up and he showed us what he was going to do to our little baby. And lost it. And then he said another thing to us. He said, just consider this to be like a mountain climb. And he said, what we're about to do is the foothills. And we really didn't have any idea what he was talking about. He knew the possibilities, and he knew what could happen. You know, so we got into our normal life, and there were some things that were kind of tough when he had the cataracts. But when we found out he had glaucoma, and then when he lost his vision in his left eye.